Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to, I think this is episode 8 or 9 of my Let's Play series here on Harmony. And we're going to be going back to Harmony Shopping District. We've already done Nook's Cranny and Able Sisters. So today we're starting on my open market that I've talked about a little bit. So we're going to move over there in a second. You'll see I've done some planning and layout stuff, so I'll walk you through that when we get there. But before we get into all of that, I do want to address something. If you guys watched my last video, it was a villager hunt, and I was really looking for Tangy, the orange cat, or the orange themed cat. And as you know, I ended the villager hunt without finding her, and I accidentally made a little bit of a whoopsie, but it was a good kind of whoopsie. So yeah, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here's the good surprise that was the result of my oopsie. Maybe some of you recognize this house. This is Ketchup's house. So I accidentally let the date and time on my Switch lapse to the following day. And that's how this autofill happens. So this is Ketchup. She is the tomato-themed duck villager, and I feel extremely lucky that she just happened to autofill, because while I still love Tangy, and I do want to have her at some point, whether on this island or another one, Ketchup is actually going to be even more perfect for the build idea I had. First inspired by Tangy, but now I think it's going to be even more perfect for Ketchup. So Ketchup is going to be staying, and I'm actually super happy about it. I didn't have a duck. I already had 2 cats. So I think this worked out perfectly and kind of made the whole villager hunt both kind of pointless, but you know, hey, it all happens. It's all good. We've all been there and done that. So anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys that first off here, just because if you happen to see Ketchup walking around or whatever, or you didn't see Tangy, this is why. We kind of did a little trade-off. So yeah, enough about that. Let's go ahead and head over to my shopping district. Okay, so here is kind of the center of my shopping district. You see Nook's Cranny over there to the left, Able Sisters to the back and right of us. And over here, directly to the right, is where my open market will be. So this is the work I've already done. This was just a lot of grinding, mainly for wood and stuff, so I could build the stalls and the little signs. And I just wanted to go ahead and get the layout kind of figured out, because I knew that was going to take me some time. So I'm going to go ahead and just walk you through what I did. So here is the farmer's market. We'll go back there. Next will be the bakery. If you walk down this way, books is to the left. There'll be a little bookshop. And then the biggest market area will be down here, this big space. This is going to be an antique shop. And then these 2 little stalls over here with the green, I didn't find a design code that kind of matched the other codes. But this is going to be a plant shop, and I think that'll be pretty obvious even without a sign. And then this last little solitary stall back here is going to be a little honey spot. So yeah, I'm really excited. I love how the layout came. It was a lot of wood to make all these stalls. But today, I think for this video anyways, I'm only going to have enough time to do the farmer's market, the bakery, and maybe the honey stall. They're about all, the farmer's market and the bakery are about the same in the amount of items and decor I want for them, and the honey stall is very small and basic. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pop some music on, and we're gonna do the farmer's market first. See you in a bit. All right, guys, and with that, this is my finished farmer's market. I think it turned out really good. I'm I'm really happy with it actually. So, something I didn't mention before about this little open market is each little stall is going to be run by a member of the community, i.e., residents and villagers. So this stall, the farmer's market stall, is actually going to be run by Ham. So this will be her little stall. I kind of, in the future, am thinking that she's going to have a nice sized farm connected to her home, and that's where she comes and brings all her produce to sell. So yeah, that's kind of what I am thinking. So this is very much how I pictured this little farmer's market stand, just a lot of fruits and veggies. I to the right here on the stall, I have some canned fruits and veggies, so maybe Ham does some canning on the side. I also have hay and pumpkins, just all of the above things you would probably see at a farmer's market, a scale to weigh out things. So yeah, really happy how this came out. The only thing it's missing, and I realized this too late, what is the veggie basket, which is a new, I think, 2.0 item. I have the recipe and I was going to make it. I was going to make the DIY. And then I realized I don't have any tomatoes. I have absolutely none. Yeah, I've just never grown them. I own the potted, or I'm sorry, the tomato starts, and I've never planted them. So I don't have any tomatoes. I can't make the veggie basket. I have every other veggie and crop that you would need to make it, and I don't have it. So that little spot right behind the cans on the stall, that is reserved for the veggie basket. And when I have my tomatoes, I will put it there, and it'll be perfectly complete. But yeah, overall, really happy with this. Next project is going to be the bakery. So I'm gonna pop the music back on, and I'll meet you at the end. Alright guys, and with that, here is our little bakery. So I did move things around a little bit. As you can see, I moved that stall on the right kind of back because I really wanted that ranch cupboard to fit in somewhere. I feel like it's just such a bakery-like object with the little canisters and stuff on it. So made that work in here. I added the 2 varieties of the wedding cake, and I think those are just perfect for in this instance. And then I really love how the brick oven works into all this. All the color scheme is just perfect. So yeah, I might like this one a little bit more than the farmer's market. I'm not 100% sure, but overall, again, really happy. I love the little table with the tablecloth on it. I think that is super cute. Yeah, and something that's a bit different. Wow, okay, I'll let your neck relax there, Ham. Is that you can actually squeeze back here and sit. So that's kind of nice because I can't really do that with the farmer's market one. But hey, you know, I think it's really cute. So you may be wondering who's going to be running the bakery, and that is going to be Sweet Meringue. She is the strawberry shortcake theme rhinoceros, so kind of makes sense. You can kind of see on the bakery sign, it looks like a little strawberry shortcake. So I just thought it was all perfect that she would run a little bakery. And when it comes to doing the interiors of villager houses, I do want it to reflect in meringues that she does run a bakery. So I'm sure there'll be lots of baking elements in her home. One other thing before I move on to the final stall for this video, I did add an iron shelf there between the two stalls because I just needed to fill that space with something. And I like how it worked, and we can just kind of say it's shared storage between the two stalls. So yeah, but this is Harmony's little bakery. And now we're going to move over here to the last stall we're going to work on today. And that's going to be our honey stall. This is going to be the simplest of the three. It's not a lot of space back here, so it shouldn't take me very long to do. So I'll go ahead and knock this out and meet you back at the end. Alright guys, like I said, this wasn't going to take me very long at all because it's just going to be super small and simple, but here it is. I'm going to move out of the way. Here is our little honey stand. As you can see, I put some simple panels back there with some honey design codes on there. All the design codes that I used will be in the description box. And then I just added, like, you know, a cash register, a little bag for your purchase, and then I did a little baby bear plushie. I don't know, he's just kind of dazing out into the ocean, and it's just really cute, and I don't know, I really liked it. And then right there in front of the stall, we have a log stool with the glowing moss jar customized in yellow, which kind of just looks like a jar of honey. I like to think maybe it's a little sample or a tester so you can taste it before you buy it. And then I put the pot there right in front of the cash register, and that's just kind of the pot I've seen used so many times in that colorway because it does just look like a pot overflowing of honey, like very Winnie the Pooh kind of vibes. So yeah, there's our little honey stall. And you may be wondering who's going to run this stall, and that's going to be none other than my little cub, Olive. She's going to be the little boss woman of this stall. And when we do get around to doing, again, villager homes and yards, I think I am going to give her, I think it's called an, oh my goodness, I'm probably going to say the wrong word. Is it aviary? Oh, I hope I say that right. But basically a bee or honey farm will give her some of the little, you know, bee houses and all that. So that's where she collects her honey, and then she comes here and she sells it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give you a little walk through of everything that we built today, and then we'll go ahead and say our goodbyes. All right, so I went ahead and picked up my storage shed and my DIY bench, and we're just gonna walk right into our open market, and here it is. The first stall we did, which was our farmer's market. I think it turned out great. It definitely, I think in my opinion, had some of the most items to it. I could be wrong about that. It might be a tie between the farmer's market and the bakery. But yeah, I'm really excited. I just need to get that veggie basket and it'll officially be complete. But very happy with that very happy with how that came out. And then next, if we move along here, this is our bakery. And this is again going to be a run by Miss Meringue, who for some reason I sometimes call Renee. So if I've done that in the past, please forgive me, but I mean Meringue. That's the only rhinoceros I have on my island. So here is her cute little bakery We've got the wedding cakes to kind of display her talent. We've got, kind of mom's little cake there, some jar of cookies, the little dessert menu board, some chocolates, and then of course the afternoon tea set. We had to make use of that. And there is also one item missing from this build that I do want to add, and that is the basket of bread. I do not have this DIY item, and I don't think I was able to purchase it from Wardell's shop. Also, doesn't it look like that praying mantis is just floating in the air? Like, it's on top of the hydrangeas back there, but it just looks like it's floating. Sorry, got distracted. But yeah, I'm hopefully gonna get that little basket of bread. I think obviously that's perfect for a bakery. And it's gonna go in that spot that's empty to the right, the last stall. There's a little opening there, and I think that's where the basket will be. Somebody's got a thought bubble. We're not gonna pay no mind to that right now. Ooh, Marina. We might be having a villager hunt very soon, as I do want to get rid of Marina. But anyways, we're gonna move right along here, come down to the beach portion of our open market, and last but not least is of course our little honey stall that we did. Again, this was the simplest and probably will be the simplest out of all the stalls in my little open market, but here she is, super cute. Going to be run by Olive, as I said before, and there's not much to say about this one other than it's really cute. It's going to be selling Harmony exclusive honey, and that's about it. So yeah, thank you guys for letting me show you all this, and we're gonna go find somewhere far away from Marina to do our closing or our conclusion. I kind of want to do it in front of the farmer's market, so maybe she'll cooperate and just stay down there. Changed my mind, decided to do it in front of the bakery. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming along with me as I started my open market. I really appreciate you guys being here. It means so much to me. We've grown just a little bit in the last couple weeks. I did end up not posting a video last week. It was just kind of a busy week for me, but we're getting back to the normal schedule here of just about one video a week. But again, guys, thank you so much. If you liked this video, please be sure to hit that like button. If you have any suggestions or if there's something you would like to see on Harmony or just in the channel in general, please go ahead and leave a comment. I love hearing comments. I get so excited when I see that someone has commented on my video. And of course, if you are wanting to see how Harmony turns out, see the rest of our open market, go ahead and subscribe. Hoping to have the part 2 of this uploaded next week. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for coming along. I will see you in the next one. Bye now.